want to play this clip because Urban Meyer, his name has been slung around like dog poo of possibly coming back. He speaks to him coming back to Florida, but he also speaks to um, some other things. Just take a listen.
Something. I said, "Were you in the game?" And yeah, I talked to Coach Steve Spurrier last night. I said something. I said, "Were you in the game?" And he said he left, to beat the traffic, but he said it was bad. And when that momentum is such a fragile thing because people want to win and won now and would do anything. You see these buyouts, you're going to talk about them here in a minute, where they just keep firing people because you start to lose momentum. You lose momentum, you lose recruiting. You lose, and then fans and NIL. And I mean, I'm getting a little bit stressed out here even thinking about what's happening there because the momentum is gone. It's been gone for a while there, and that's hard to imagine. I mean, there's no better place. There's no better stadium. It's like a freaking jet engine right behind you when you're cooking. Jobs are based on recruiting, and there's within a 300-mile radius. You don't have to go anywhere else. I was offered the Notre Dame job and the Florida job, and I'm Irish Catholic, and I love Notre Dame. I would go there in a minute. But the reason I took Florida, not many people know this, is because I had young kids at the time. When you recruit for Notre Dame, Mark, you recruit Los Angeles, Phoenix, Dallas, New Jersey, New York, Memphis, and Florida. You know where you recruit when you're Florida? You got a King Air and you got a citation at your disposal. I was home almost every night because you recruit Tampa, you recruit Miami, you recruit Polk County, you go up in Georgia, but you're home. And so Florida's got it all right there.
It's funny the things that come back to your brain and just like your first memories of somebody or something. And Coach, one of my first memories of you was a classic video clip to Coldplay, "I Will Fix You." And it was Urban coming to Gainesville to fix the Florida Gators. And I remember it vividly. It was so great. And all the Gator Nation was behind you and feeling this change of pace. And I guarantee you there's some boosters, there's some alums out there saying, you know what? Let's find Urban Meyer's number and let's get his tail back down to Gainesville. Somebody called you, said, Coach, come fix us again. What would you tell them?
That ship has sailed, Mark. And I want that program to do well so bad. I know so many people there and give a big part of our life to that program. But that ship has sailed.
Finally, we can put that thing to bed to rest because that was my thing. Is people were like, "What about Urban? What about Urban?" I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I was like, "There's no way this guy comes back." And so finally, he said it. But
I was telling a lot of people that like if Urban was to come back, he wouldn't take a head coaching job. It'd probably be something like else, office wise, something like that.
yeah, I was like, "There's not a chance that he comes back." And then speaking too about the momentum, those things again. That's what my head's at. Unfortunately, just the concern of. And even Andy said it, what do you do? But with the portal, you're able to flip things around. So it's that older mindset of losing that momentum. But again, like Andy said, you can flip this thing around in 2 years and you should be able to flip it around and put that momentum. And I love when he said that the swamp is like having a jet engine behind you. And that's what really kills me is like, my golly, man, this, and Andy hit on the head too. What you do at Ole Miss, you can probably do it every 3 to 4 years. You could sustain that at Florida and it just be a jet engine to where you are humming for year after year after year. And I think that's what's going to hopefully be appealing to Lane Kiffin in the sense that I can go be him and have these statues built for years to come and be a part of that legacy that he grew up watching. So we will see.
I mean,